Hello everyone, this is Matt the Speedstar, aka the Gaming Rebel here, ready to run through the next part of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. So, we did a little more cleanup last time. We took care of the remaining side quests that I tried to do before, and did one or two shrine quests. Most notably, finally opening up this one, thank God. If you want to do it the quicker way, just glide from the Dueling Peaks Tower and head around the back. You can skip all of the jungle-like area. But, you know, I wanted to do it because going through the jungle area is actually kind of fun. But now, it's time, everyone! This is going to be an extra long shrine run in which I do 16 shrines instead of how many I usually do, which is either 12 or 8. Because I really want to get a lot done this video. Plus, 80 videos. 10 more than my current longest, well, technically not 10, but still quite a lot. Anyway, I'm going to start off here, and what I want to do, I'll tell you when I get down there. So, let this long shrine run begin. Down we go. Alright, so coming to our first of the 16 shrines that we're going to do this video, we have this one. The Jun A Shrine. This was the one that we unlocked from the Test of Endurance. The Jun A Apparatus. Joy. Very much joy. Because, once again, it's a lot of gyro puzzles. Something that I definitely did not like when I was on the Wii U. You know, you remember how that worked? I had to actually force myself to get up, get the gamepad, and use it. I mean, at the very least, using the right, or at least one of the control sticks would have worked, too. I don't know. Anyway, this one, depending on how you can do it, can take either quite some time, or if you manage to do it just right, which I think I did, actually. Well, that was kind of close. Yep! Yes! Alright. Golden Claymore with, I don't like it. Now I'll have to drop it. Much as I like the fact that it has extra attack power, it is a pretty weak Claymore. But still, to get it on, like, my second try, that's an accomplishment in itself. Alright, now that's working. What we really need to do is grab Magnesis, and I need to use it to get over here. Or now that I think about it, I can just put it over here. Okay, that was actually kind of funny. Okay, now I need stasis. Oh right, I forgot to talk about how I was gonna do this. So, first off, I want to try and find all of the shrines that have just regular puzzles. Kind of like this. And then, I want to find the Tests of Strength, then the Gore Tor Shrine for the Blessing, and then finally the Spring Shrines. Ending it off, at long last, with the one I just unlocked last video. The Shrine at the Spring of Courage. And from there, I'm not sure. I might actually show off getting the rewards. Because I haven't really done that in a long time, have I? No, actually, we needed to do this because we need this treasure chest. As far as I know, because I don't believe that there are any other means of holding this switch down unless you use stasis on it. Which I don't plan on using because I actually need to use it for up there. Now, the idea here is, we need to light the torches. And this can be a bit tricky if you let any of them go out like that. Ooh, I almost did too. Now, what I generally do is I do this, which means I can quickly, if these will work, and one's about to go out. Unless I trick it just right. Nope. This is why I don't like gyro puzzles so much, especially with this. Especially with that, because it's so finicky on how you do it. And plus, you have to hold that up in the right spot, and usually I don't know what... Oh, right. If I do this just right, please. 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 Yes! Yes, thank God. If you can trick it just right, you can make it so the faucet there... I forgot how to English. You can make it so the faucet there does not touch any of the flames for the last one. It's a really neat trick, too. Good. I got one of the longer ones out of the way. I actually want to try and get the longer ones out of the way first, just so I can quickly speed through the rest. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, so I went back up to the Heber region, to the Snowfield stable, to do this one. This one is Directing the Wind. Now, this one is kind of odd. Because, how do I put it? Well, I believe that's the only treasure chest in the entire shrine. How we get to it is you actually have to complete the puzzle. But that's not all. You have that little gap right there, and unless you know how to actually get something there to get you across, good luck. What I did is, first off, I do this, which blocks the wind. I need to block the wind from these two, and just by doing this, you essentially do kind of complete the puzzle. But if you want to go the extra mile, first off, let's get up here. I would, if I wanted to use one of my speed-up dishes, and I actually might, now that I think about it, because I would like to get through these as quick as possible. It seems a bit of a waste to do it for the fact I'm doing the shrines, but kind of in a hurry. Want to do this. Just drop it. Wait till it goes by, because the wind is going to blow it all the way to where it needs to go. And if I did that right, it fell off. It freaking fell off. Alright. So I'm gonna try that. It should roll along with the wind again. Yeah, it can be finicky at times, but at the very least, it's a very simple puzzle. Simple yet complex at the same time. In other words, pretty neat. Alright, now... Ooh, I don't know if I have enough distance to get over there. Okay, now I do. And this is how I did it. Lets me get over here to get an ancient core. That'll be perfect in case I need to get a new ancient weapon. And puzzle's done. A lot of the puzzles that are in this series of shrines that I'm doing are actually fairly quick. Save for maybe 2. Should get those out of the way now while I get the chance. Okay, now I actually entered a different shrine, but, I'll tell you about it when we finally do this one. So, Shiva Nath. This, along with the Shivanir Shrine, are part of the Twin Memory Shrines. Over here, examine. The shrines atop these peaks share a connection. Their memory the answer to the other's question. Commit to memory before you start, lest a failure you will depart. So basically saying if you have a bad memory, you suck. And you should not attempt this. However, there is one thing you can do, and that is, you can come up here to not only memorize, but if you do it just right, you can take a picture with your camera rune. As long as you got it, at least. I keep forgetting it's not B to cancel out. Anyway, I did this in the previous shrine, which was the Veneer. And sorry if you heard the thumping there, I hope it didn't show up. But anyway, this is what was in the Veneer shrine. Actually, I gotta remember to hit minus rather than B to exit out. Before I do, the treasure is right over here. The twin memory shrines both have Sheikah weapons in their treasures, which I'm probably not gonna keep. Definitely not keeping because, long throw. I do like the Serpentine Spear, though. It's a nice idea for it, but, just the low attack power just kind of puts me off it. Whoops. Alright. So, right there. Veneer. I'm gonna be doing this quite a bit because, like I said, my memory sucks ass. Whoops. There we go. Ah! Like I said, my memory sucks. I can't even remember to press the minus button out of habit. Now, if I did this right, after this last one, which goes in the second spot, this should be the solution to this shrine. And then I'll have to go back up to the Veneer shrine and finish that one. I do think the idea of having these shrines kind of be connected in a way it's neat. It's neat, but kind of annoying. Unless you have the camera rune and remember to use it. And that's one down. Let's go finish up the other one. Now, on the superior, taller peak of the two dueling peaks, we now enter the actual Veneer Shrine, also named Twin Memories, and also with the same thing. Now, before I complete the puzzle, I need to grab the treasure. And thankfully... wasn't it seriously just rising up as I was coming... And that just means more wasted time on this speed up. And that bugs me. Oh, right. It's over here. And there we go. Open up to get an Edge of Duality. Are you serious? What is with all the long throw weapons? I don't even want those. Gerudo Spear I can get, like, easily by going into Gerudo Town and going to the barracks. Pretty much. Alright, now, this was the one here, so I can delete this. Now we use this one. And again, same thing. 2, 4. Where is it? Where is it? You go in the second spot. You go in the first spot. Like I said, my memory sucks ass. If it's for stuff like this. I really am not good at memorization that much. And again, that's what the camera's for. Now let's get out of here. Alright, you. Give me my orb and I am off to the next one. And this one I could have done a long time ago, but, good to get it out of the way now. So I'll see you where we took care of the shrine involved with the cursed statue side quest. Now that I remember, once I'm actually done all of these shrines for this video, I'll be 2/3 of the way there. I'll have a grand total of 80 shrines completed. So, for completing the cursed statue shrine quest over at Road Red Drop-Off, you get Trial of Passage. This one was actually the, I believe it was one of the shrines that they demonstrated in one of the presentations for this game. Now, thing is there's a couple treasure chests, and this is gonna be pretty awkward about how I do this, but I need to get that one if I get a chance. Actually, if I wait at just the right moment, I get off, open this up, and the other treasure chest should be right there. That should be, I think, all of them? Come on! Yes! Royal Halberd. Is that all of them? Yep, that's all of them. Actually, did I check the other ones? I do believe I have all of them. Yeah, I got everything in there. I know I got everything up here. And then I did the twin memories. Yeah, I should have everything up to this point. Right? Yep. I should have everything up to this point. Now, you're going to be using stasis a lot in this one. Stasis and a lot of waiting. It's also going to be very, very annoying. Now we're going to do this just right. Yep. Oh. I think I might have just sped run this. I so hope so, because I now need that to stop in place right there. Phew. Check once again. Good. Which one am I gonna do next? I think I'll do the Ya Rin Shrine next. Because I know that one, and I know that one can actually take a little bit of time. Whew. I'm glad I sped run this. So, the Ya Rin Shrine. This was the one near Lurlin Village. And if I remember right, this one is a weighty decision. You know what time it is. Nah, I'm not gonna say. Oh, what the heck. Time to tip the scales! I actually did hear that female Robin was confirmed for Hyrule... Not Hyrule Warriors. Why did I think Hyrule Warriors? Alright, fine. You wanna go? You wanted to go? I'm not gonna pick up that Guardian Sword. I don't pick up inferior weapons. But yeah, female Robin was confirmed for Fire Emblem Warriors, and this actually gives me hope that possibly there will be a male Corrin for Fire Emblem Warriors. Because if so, you're probably not going to be able to keep me off of him. What can I say? I actually like both of the male avatars out. Whoa. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, I like both the female... Not the female. I like both the male avatars from the 3DS Fire Emblem games. I do because, just to me, they feel kind of natural. No offense to anyone who's kind of for the females. I mean, it's up to you. I just feel more comfortable with the males because it just feels more natural. Oh god, I love that. How momentum lets me jump higher. And then I gotta get you, and get you over here. Woo! Can I? Oh, oh, that's a speedrun trick right there. That was a good one. I'm sorry, I'm just stunned by how I managed to pull that off. Okay, on to the next one. Should be the one at the Palmori Ruins. So, over at the Kaya Shrine, which was the one where we had to go around and deal with the fake Mirror of Twilight shards. Quick thinking. Alright, so quick thinking here. Good, got the right bow. One more time. And done. Put that barrel down, let's go! Now, this one is not the one that you need to do. This is the one for treasure. Actually, I'll take my arrows back, thank you very much. It's also tight in there. It's hard for me to really get a bead on where to go. But this is not the one you want to do, but it does get you a Royal Claymore, and I am running out of weapon spots. I'm gonna drop that one and this, because, as much as I like the Royal Claymores and that, I have a better one. This is the one you want to do. Nope! Wow. Okay. Duck. And that should do it. Man, am I glad I chose to use a speed up. I really need to make more of these speed up dishes. I need to have, like, a lot of them, just so that way I can get through this game a lot faster. This is the one you technically need to do because it has the small key. And that will be it for the shrine. But then afterwards, I'm gonna take on the, Daruko Mag Shrine. That one is gonna be a pain. Even if you've, memorized how to do it, it's still a pain to do. And you'll see why when we get there. So best to get that out of the way now. Oh boy, this one. So, near where Varuda is, you can reach this one fairly easy, unless you actually do the, thing where you have to go through the, maze of spikes. To get to 5 flames. What's really annoying is the only way you can get these 5 flames is to shoot arrows or hit these switches with pretty much whatever you got. The way the arrows point is the way that the big block here and the little block turn. A bow is very, very highly recommended for this one. So it's a good idea to make sure you have fire arrows so you can burn these. And then that way you can bring these down. You can get a silver bow here. As much as I'd like to keep the silver bow, low attack, but really high durability. But then again... No, I have 2 royal bows, and they both have quick shot, and quick shot is kind of what I want for this, because I really want to get through this one fast. Yeah, stasis, because I think I can hit the faucet with this one. Yes, I can. You see, the faucet is right there, and it will douse whatever flames go near it. Alright. Get my regular arrows out. Thankfully, because you're hitting this, any arrows that you lose can be regained. As long as you know where to look. And as you see there, it takes a little time for these to actually light up. I think you actually can trick it at some point and legitimately... like that. So not the way to do it, but you know what? If this is the way to cheat it, then... hey. Do not abuse... if you can abuse it in this game, abuse it. It'll really help in the end. Alright, that's that. That should be 4 of them. Now, if I do this... please. Yes! Yes! And I got all the treasures. That's good. Did I get all the treasures here? Yes, and yes. Anyway, I've already completed the shrine, so it doesn't matter if the stasis wears off. Still, the fire arrow trick. If you really, really hate this one, that's a great way to speedrun this. Alright, I think that's all of the regular puzzles, so I think all that's left are blessing shrines and tests of strength. So I just checked real quick, and yes, I've done all of the regular puzzle shrines. So, up next are the tests of strength. The Pumagnite Shrine. Or Nite, I don't know. This one's a minor test, which means this Guardian is good as dead in like 1 second. When the battle begins. Because I used a high attack up, and I have ancient proficiency with an ancient short sword. I'm gonna get a chance to attack. Okay, so that took a couple seconds. Don't judge me. Anyway, I'm not picking up those because those are inferior weapons. And we do not need inferior weapons. Just so I can keep my stamina going. Speaking of, I actually might get another stamina vest, so... Ooh. I'm keeping for later. I think next up, I'm gonna do the 2 over by the, what was it, Cape Kales? Is that what it was called? You know which ones I'm talking about. So, the Muojim Shrine. This was at the end of Cape Kales. It's a modest test of strength. Alright. Bring on my opponent. Let's hope it will have some decent gear. Axe and a shield. Actually, no. Ice arrow and, yeah, I never got an ancient bow. Oh, that hurts. Alright. Come on. Oh. No, I don't want to hit the shield. Don't want to hit the shield. That's what I want. Yes! Do this just right, I can not only get a spin attack going, I can totally finish it off, too. Okay, what do you got? Well, it is more powerful, and it might actually be useful in the next battle. But that sucks so much that it has long throw. I don't need long throw. Oh, well. I have so many of them now. I have 3. I have 3 quick shot royal bows. Or, do I? Yeah, I have 3. Wow. Well, I'm probably gonna get used to the quick shot ability. Because I have so many that actually have it, including the falcon bow, which has it automatically. Okay, so on Tonoko Island, which was the one that I glided to, we have the Chasketa Shrine. This one is one I've been wanting to do for some time. It's a major test of strength, however. Alright, where's that ancient battle axe plus that I got? Alright. You and me, buddy. There's one more not minor. One more major that we're going to be doing this video as well. It's good to get it out of the way. All 3 weapons. He is the master of arms! Or if he was mounted, he could be a great knight. No, that's not... Ow! Okay, that could have gone better. No. No, we are not going through with that. Alright. Off we go! Can you keep up? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow! Actually, that did like nothing. That did like nothing. Oh. You know what? Can I out-damage it before it fires its laser? The answer is yes. Ooh, it dropped an ancient core, too. Yeah, the Guardian Scout 4s, I believe, can also drop giant ancient cores. Oh, boy. Are all three of its weapons here? Yes. The Guardian Sword. Durability up, that's decent. Ancient Battle Axe. And then the Guardian Spear. I am getting so sick of those. Seriously, why do you need long throw on those weapons? And that just wastes some of my reserve stamina. I really gotta stop doing that. But anyway, we finally get this. For clearing this shrine, you can get the climbing gear. The ancient technology in this gear will make you a better climber. The special no-slip gloves, BS, help you use your energy more efficiently to facilitate nimble climbing. Now that I have the full climbing gear set, finally, I got the climbing boots on the shrine up here, the Jun A Shrine, and then I got the climbing bandana at the one near the base of the Dueling Peaks. This one, the Ridahi Shrine. Now that I finally have all three, I can finally get the ability that the climbing gear offers, which is super helpful if I remember right. I've never gotten it before, but if I remember right, it lowers the amount of stamina used to jump while climbing, which is a godsend for when you're trying to climb really high places. So, the one that I failed to do a very impressive backflip to slow time and bomb arrow at Olvia Grotto, the Kanesha Shrine. This one is just a modest test. So, this guy is gonna go down fairly easy. In fact, I'm not sure whether I'm being merciful or not, but I'm gonna give this thing a quick death. Especially considering I like to abuse the ice arrows because of the fact that once you hit something that's frozen, if I get the chance to, I can just do this. 120 damage. Actually, no, not 120 damage. No, it's not 120 damage. I'm doing way more than that. Way more. Anyway, he's just got pretty inferior stuff. Ah, well. That should be it for all the, tests of strength, save for one. So, I'm gonna move on to the Gore Tor Shrine next. And get a Sapphire in the process. Should be it. I might actually check real quick just to make sure I've got all the treasure chests in the other shrines. Because I really do not want to go through what I did again. You know what I'm talking about. I missed a chest in one of the shrines, and that was kind of embarrassing for me. Especially because of where it was. Alright, so this is the only actual blessing shrine aside from the spring shrines, which I will be doing last. But the Gore Tor Shrine. We did this one by completing the Gut Check challenge over at Gut Check Rock. In here, you can get a Great Frostblade. It's got a lot of attack power, though. That's the thing. I don't know. It might actually be pretty helpful if I'm fighting the next, yeah, now that I think about it, that might actually be pretty good. I wouldn't have to waste ice arrows. Alright, so I'm going to head to the Spring of Power next, and then I'm going to finish up with the Spring of Wisdom, and then finally the Spring of Courage. That's kind of how I have that planned. So, the Spring of Power houses the Tatsuya Nima Shrine. And this one is another major test of strength. You can tell because the major tests of strength can actually have different gimmicks with it. In our case here, water, which means Cryonis. And this will essentially be the last time I really need the attack up, because I won't need it after this. Shield, spear, and sword. Okay. So, first off... why is my shield not... There we go. I was wondering what was up with the shield. There. And finally, let's start the assault. Can you keep up with me? Oh, I was starting to lose, Come on. I won't be able to freeze it, but that's okay. That was just... I'm speechless. Okay, what do you have? It better be good. That's the shield, inferior to mine, but I might... Oh. Right. Right, I don't want this anymore. Guardian sword, long throw, crap, and crap. Whatever. Whatever. I can always come back and get more, and hopefully they'll be a lot better than that. Anyway, each of the spring shrines has a different spear elemental weapon. In the Spring of Power's case, it's the Flame Spear. And you know what? I actually might keep this one. Probably for utility purposes, though. Kind of like what I do with the Flame Blade. Yeah, I might use the Flame Blade for combat now, and the Flame Spear for the utility, such as lighting campfires. Alright, on to the Spring of Wisdom next. Atop Mount Lanayru, and where the Spring of Wisdom is, after you have saved Naydra from the corruption of the Malice, you'll be able to enter the Jitan Sami Shrine. This, as well as the shrine at the Spring of Courage, are blessing shrines. They also carry an elemental spear. In this case, it's the Frost Spear. Oh, do I want that? Do I want that? Oh, it's the same power as the Frost Blade. But the Frost Blade is so rare. That's the thing. I think I know where you can get another one. But just the Frost Spear. Same damage. Same damage. But it's a spear, so it has more durability and a durability up plus bonus. I'm sorry, but yeah. If that's the case, I'm definitely keeping the Frost Spear. I'll probably use it for like a quick jab, and then switch to a more powerful weapon. Get that crit bonus. Well, not really a crit bonus, but you get the idea. Alright, one more to go, and that's the Spring of Courage. And finally, at the Spring of Courage, we have the Shea Katha Shrine. With this, we'll finally get our 16th orb. And our last elemental spear, the Thunder Spear. Ah, really? Long throw? Well, if I want to get a Thunder Spear, Ridgeland Tower. I just have to make sure not to fall in the water. Alright, come on. Let's get this final thing going. And you know what? I think after this, I will show off getting my rewards, because I haven't really shown those off. And I haven't shown this cutscene off in a while, too. So long as you descend with the 16 others that I sent to the heavens. Because you don't have to wait for me any longer. Now, with our business done, finally, this whole thing, without cuts in that, so far has been 1 hour and 2 minutes. That's why I generally do not do such long shrine runs. But anyway, at the Spring of Courage, let's get some rewards. So, I can get up to 4 extra heart containers to get not 15, but 20. I'm not gonna do that, though. I want to show off both of these, because you rarely ever get to see me do this, and you rarely get to see a stamina vessel show up. Because usually I'll probably just muck around with the curse statue. So I'll do a stamina vessel next, and the rest will be heart containers. Now, with this, I will actually have the maximum amount of stamina if I'm going for full heart containers. Which means if I do nothing but get heart containers from here on out, I will reach my maximum of 30. But if I choose not to, and I go for stamina vessels, it becomes impossible unless I, you know, go to the cursed statue again and muck around with my essence. Which I don't really want to do a lot of anymore, because to be honest, I would like to have more health, but I do also want to have a lot of stamina as well. And who knows, maybe that next bit of DLC will help with that. And that be that. We have our rewards. We're nice and powerful now. We have 19 heart containers, which would pretty much be one away from the max in other Zelda games, but not this game. And we have more stamina. We have 1 extra wheel and 2/5 of an extra wheel, which is pretty good. So out of that, I believe we would have 140% extra stamina. But I think that'll do it. I don't really know what else I want to do at this point, but now that I've gotten a lot of these shrines out of the way, for the next couple videos, I want to start taking care of some of the more hard-to-open shrines. Not counting the cast ones, but ones that are a bit more out of the way, or require some kind of tougher things to do in order to access the shrines. And I actually will be going into those shrines and getting the orbs as I go along. I'm at least going to try and do that for maybe 4 shrines, just so I can get 1 more heart container. Once I have 20 heart containers, time for Va Meadow. So that's pretty much it. So I might be going here next. I don't know, the Typhlo Ruins. Might go here, might go to some of the other places. And yes, Eventide Island. I will be doing this at some point. I do want to do this one at some point. I might do that one last, though, just so... Well, actually, now I think about it, you know what? I could probably do it at any time. So I don't know which one I'm going to do next, but I will start my English. I will start opening up some of the more difficult to open up shrines. Then Va Meadow. I mean it, guys. So, with that all said and done, until next time, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you wish to follow along with some other Let's Plays, please consider subscribing. If any concerns come up, I'll let you guys know my Twitter, and additional info in the lower left box of the video, and down in the description below. This has been Matt the Speedstar, aka the Game Rebel. Now, I'll see you guys next time when we run through the next part of Breath of the Wild.